everyone, Kiri here, and today I have a little sketchbook tour for you. So I finished the sketchbook about like 2 months ago, but I never got to record it because like life, and also I never upload anything to this channel. But a few of you have been requesting me to do this, so there we go. Alright, so this thing had a lot of fan art, like always, but it also had like a lot of my OCs too, so... Alright, so the first picture is like from the movie Interview with the Vampire, also a novel series by Anne Rice, which I really love, so I just drew them. Here, this is another fan art from the series Blood Drive, which I really loved, but I don't think it's for everyone, so I wouldn't like to recommend checking it out if you're not into like the 80s exploitation films. This page is another fan art page from the movie Repo the Genetic Opera. It's like a super cool musical, kind of like horror theme, but again, not really for everyone. Here's like 2-page spread of all my OCs. There's like Frisk, Cosette, Jason, that one is Barbara. Yeah, literally everyone is here. So yeah, anyways. This was supposed to be another 2-page spread, but I never got to finish it, so it just looks like this now. Oh, so when I went to see the new Star Wars film, The Last Jedi, I was like really disappointed, but I really like Hux, and for some reason I kind of shipped him with Kylo, so I just drew some little fan art of them. This page doesn't really have anything, it has some swatches, there's like a Leia, and then in this side there's another Hux with his cat. I don't remember the name, Millicent. This was supposed to be a full page, but I never got to finish it, but it's like Taoran from Shaman King. There. Oh, alright, so I watched the Devilman Crybaby, so I thought I would need to like draw something, so here's a little 2-page spread. I'm not really proud of this, by the way. This was done with like child watercolors, so they're like really bad quality and they look bad. Here's another like a watercolor piece, and then here's like two random little girls, like this. I watched Heather's musical, so I drew this. And this side there's this little comic that I was doing, but I never got to finish it. Second page of the comic, which I didn't even wrote the bubbles, and I don't really remember what to write anymore. And here's some Percy Jackson. So here starts my Percy Jackson craze because I read the books and I'm in love. There's Rachel, Elizabeth, and Percy. Here's some Talia, this side. My OCs in Percy Jackson like kind of outingy. So basically like they're all demigods. I drew them as demigods. Here is just a random doodle of a girl with like planets, because I wanted to try another style, but I didn't really like this. It kind of feels forced, so I never used it again. I watched Black Panther, so I drew Shuri and... Oh my god, I forgot the name, don't kill me. Anyways, yeah. So here's some Black Panther fan art, and here's my OCs inspired by that kind of outfits. I watched Sweeney Todd like for the millionth time, so I drew some fan art. This is Hazel from Percy Jackson. And then here's just a random doodle that I don't really like. Alright, so now going on. Here is Margot, like some information about her. And then another one of my OCs, which I don't really have a name yet, but I do have kind of a backstory. A random doodle with highlighters. And Tony Stark and Loki, because I kind of ship them. Nico from Percy Jackson and a little steampunk doodle I made. This is Piper, another one of my OCs. This. And here I have some fan art for the TV series Versailles. It's like really good, by the way. It's a French English like production, and it's really good. Here's a little fox girl I drew because I don't know, she looked cool, kind of cool in my head. And then this picture was me and a girl I was flirting with, but it didn't really work out. So yeah. Alright, this is some empty pages there. Here the character I was designing, but then I gave up halfway. She's supposed to be like a Selkie, like she turns into a seal, and she has some like seal henchmen. She was supposed to be a villain or some sort. There's a scene of like Frisk doing some like secret operation stuff. It's like a long story. Here's Leo with Calypso. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Like here. And this is just Leo by himself. More projects, and how surprising. There's this side I think is Annabeth and Percy, and this side is Nico and Will. This was kind of like a projection role play thing we were doing, but it was set in space. So I drew something for that, but we never really like got into the role play and like stopped after a week or so. So I've seen Ready Player One and I was in love, not with the movie, but like I really loved the book, so the movie was kind of cool too, I guess. So I just drew some fan art of art. This side is Artemis, and then there's all the Gunters. More Piper here. And then this side is just a random OC I was working on, but then I never really used her for anything. More Piper and Frisk, because for some reason I really love drawing those two together. Because their personalities clash so much, I love it. Like some little random character designs. I never really got into like using any of these. Here's Melanie in like before she became like part of the crew. She was a princess or of sort, not really a princess, but like it's hard to explain. Alright, here's some more OCs I was working on. This was supposed to be Yuri and Victor, but I never got to finish. And in this side, there's the Iron Maiden from Shaman King. These are just some game designs I was working on for my friend because he's making his own game and he wanted me to like draw some sprites for him, and I did. We have a couple page of these, like basic game sprites, I guess you could say. Here's the Alice in Wonderland art, which I never got to finish. Faust from Shaman King. Going on. So this side is Cosette, my little lovely OC, and this side is someone I was working on for like the circus thingy, but I never got to finish her. Like never wrote a backstory for her. Here is like Terence just reading some books, my OC, and then this side is from when I watched The Greatest Showman and I was in love. So I drew Zendaya's character. I never got to finish this, but this was for like again the circus thing. And here's Terence in an outfit that I really love, but I never got to color it. More game sprites for my friends. Tony and Loki together again, like here. Loki just like chilling. Melanie after she lost her arm, and then some little doodles in different styles, which I didn't really get into. I watched Something Rotten and I was in love with Bill, so I just drew him. More game sprites there, and then here is like General Von Klux, another one of my OCs, one of the villains. This is Jason, just like a random outfit for him, and this is Frisk in a Met Gala outfit. I think this one is the one that Zendaya wore, but I'm not sure. Here's some outfit designs for Mary, Jason, and then Melanie. Like again, like steampunk inspired, I guess you can say. Rhea and Terrence fighting on a ship. I don't know. It was just a random scene. And this is Barbara. I watched Deadpool and I had to do these small lesbians because I love them. Melanie in a random watercolor scene. I know it. Show it. Here I bought like more expensive watercolors, so I was doodling with them. This is the OC I was creating, but I never finished her. I was doodling with watercolors. This is Cosette, and then here is just a random flower girl I made to like experiment with the watercolors. Like there. A random wolf girl, and then here is like Melanie in a random like outfit. I don't know. This is another very random drawing of a girl like with a snake. I just saw something like this on Tumblr and I was in love, so I had to draw it. And lastly, here is Bucky. Because Bucky is a little angel and I love him. Oh, okay, wait, this is not the last thing, I'm sorry. And lastly, there's this. This is Sawyer, and OC I'm working on, but like his backstory is not really complete. But I love him and I will complete him one day. And that is all. This took me about like 2 months to finish. And there's not really that much in it, but I don't know, I just draw really slow. And some days I don't draw anything at all. Also, I finished this when I was in school. Like, all the things you see here are done in like lunch breaks and stuff. So they're more like a quick doodles and nothing really fancy. The sketchbook I'm keeping right now, I'm actually putting effort in it and it looks kind of cool. So I can't even like wait to show it to you guys. But yeah, I guess that is. That's it. Like, I don't know how to finish this video as always. So see ya.